Today I'm going to show you how cloud engineering is evolving with AI and why you need to start thinking of yourself as an AI engineer. We're going to be deploying a full AWS environment. I'm not going to be writing a single command. All I'm going to do is just talk to an AI agent. We'll be using Claude Code, Anthropic's agentic coding tool that runs right in your terminal. If you don't have it set up yet, I'll drop the link in the description. It just takes 2 minutes to install. I'll share all the steps that you'll need to do this tutorial in this Git repo, which I'll also be sharing in the description of the video. Before we jump in, let's look at this tweet by Andrei Karpathy. The hottest new programming language is English. And AI engineering is all about talking to an agent, prompting the agent to accomplish the task that you do quicker, better, more efficiently. Do more with less by using AI. So let's jump into the tutorial and you'll see what I mean by we're all becoming AI engineers. All right, so before we start doing the labs, let's look at the prerequisites that you'll need if you want to follow along with me. You'll need the AWS CLI to be installed and configured with the appropriate permissions. You can just test that by doing something like AWS S3 list, and it should give you your S3 buckets if you have them. And you can find videos on my channel on how to install the AWS CLI and also set up the credentials. I'll link that in the video description. Once you have the AWS CLI configured, you also need Claude Code. You can go to this link and install Claude Code. It will take about 30 seconds to install, but I already have Claude Code installed, so I'll just say Claude to get it running. And finally, I'm using VS Code for this demo because I can see on the left side what files are being created by the agent, but this is optional. You can run Claude Code in any terminal and still do the lab. So the things that we'll be building in this lab will be deploying 3 EC2 instances in the default VPC. We'll deploy a serverless API, Lambda, and API gateway, and then we'll stop and start some EC2 instances, specifying what EC2 instances we want to stop by using tags. We'll perform some bulk tag audits, and we'll clean up everything, all with natural language and English instructions and prompts given to the agent. We will not type in any AWS CLI commands ourselves. So let's start by copying the first prompt where I say, create a single CloudFormation YAML template named cloudad lab.yaml in the stack, create 3 EC2 instances, serverless API, and some additional instructions to use default VPC, and so on and so on. So let's copy this prompt and let's give this to the agent. Okay, so pasting the prompt into the agent, and now it's planning. It says I'll create a CloudFormation template with all the specified resources. Very soon you'll start seeing the template that the agent has created, and here it is. It has created this template. Let's see, it's now asking me to allow the edit, and now the template is created. Now the second thing I want this to do is to deploy the stack. So I'll just say, I'll copy the prompt and ask you to deploy the stack. I'll say yes. And now it's deploying the CloudFormation stack. In the meantime, I'll go to the AWS console and see what's going on in the CloudFormation console. I can see that the Cloud Yeti AI Engineering Lab is in progress. Everything is going smoothly. If I refresh this, the stack is completed. So if I go to the resources, I'll see all the resources the stack created: the Cloud Yeti staging instance, prod instance, HTTP API, dev instance, the Lambda, role, and the function, right? So it looks like everything is working fine so far, which is great news. We already started by creating a template just by giving instructions in English, right? So the template actually was generated, as you can see in the YAML file, and then it deployed successfully, has created all these resources we asked for. So the next step, I'm gonna ask it to do some engineering, regular cloud engineering stuff that cloud engineers do or cloud admins do, right? Stop all the EC2 instances with tags. Basically, I'm trying to stop all the EC2 instances with the development tag. This way I can quickly stop all my instances, at the end of the day or during the weekends. Obviously, there are better ways to do this, but this is for the demo. And still, Claude is generating this command to learn about the EC2 instances that needs to be stopped, right? Now, it has found an instance matching those criteria, and now it's stopping that particular instance. And let's go to the EC2 console now. The dev is being stopped, and the two other instances, prod and staging, have not been touched. Okay, it is also mentioned here in the agent session. The next thing we want to do is show a table of all EC2 instances with this criteria. So I'm just say copy and paste this. So it should give me a table of all the EC2 instances that I have in my account. Now the agent is describing the EC2 instances using the AWS CLI command. Now I see all of my EC2 instances. Obviously, we just stopped one, the CloudAD dev. We have two running, the production and staging, and all the terminated other instances are from my previous labs, my previous testing. I do some testing before the video, so these are from my previous sessions. But it is showing all the EC2 instances like we asked for. And now this is just a natural language command to the agent, right? You can see how things are changing with agents and AI. Okay, the next step is we want to test the API that we created, right? We also created the API. So I want to say send a post request to the greet API using the name Cloud Yeti, right? So now it's getting the API endpoint from CloudFormation outputs, right? So it looks like this is the greet endpoint. Okay, so when I post a message to that endpoint, I see message, hello Cloud Yeti, welcome to Cloud Yeti, you're now an AI engineer. So the API is working perfectly. The Lambda function received the name Cloud Yeti and returned the personalized greeting message with the mountain emoji, right? And once again, you can see that we supplied the name Cloud Yeti on the request, and I can just show now supply the name Saurav, which is my name, and let's see if the greeting changes. Yeah, now the message returned is hello Saurav. So yeah, our API is working perfectly as intended. So let's move on to prompt number 6. Now I want to say, start the dev instance again, right? Start the CloudAD dev instance and give me the public IP if there's any public IP, and give me the SSH command to connect. So now the agent is starting the EC2 instance. It's following so it's waiting for the instance to be running. It's running all these commands. It's waiting for the instance. Yeah, the instance is running. It's now describing the instance. It has found the IP address. And now it's checking the SSH connectivity and security group settings, just like we had asked for. Okay, now it says SSH is currently blocked because the security group has no inbound rules. This is a good security practice. Now it's giving me how to allow SSH, also all the instructions, right? We're not going to do this in this lab, in this video, but let's move on to the next step now. So one final thing we'll do before cleaning up is we'll tag and audit all the resources we created. So now I'm asking it to show all the EC2 instances and tags, Lambda function and tags, API gateway and tags, and add this managed by equals Claude Code tag to all the resources. If I go to the EC2 instance and if I look at the tags, right now there's no managed by tag, right? But the agent is currently adding managed by tag to all of our resources, which means EC2 instance should also get that tag. The way it's doing it is, looks like it's adding it's just describing the EC2 instances. It's just auditing right now. It's now auditing the Lambda. API gateway. And finally, it's going to be adding the tag to all the resources. Let's see how it does it. There's a couple of ways to do it. We'll just see how the agent is going to do this tagging. And you can do the tagging using CloudFormation or directly by calling individual resources. Let's see what it chooses to do. And this is the kind of places when you're working with agents where you can guide the agent by saying, no, do this because I know this is a better practice, right? So the agent will just do whatever it wants unless you correct it with your context, with your cloud engineering context. And that is AI engineering at this point, right? You're engineering the AI to do the stuff that you want with the knowledge that you have by working together with AI agents. Okay, it has chosen to use AWS CLI commands to add tags. That's fine for this demo. Okay, all right. It's now adding all these tags. Let's go to the console to confirm. Yeah, managed by Claude Code is now there. Okay, so it tagged all these resources, right? Just like we had asked for. Now that's the end of this demo, of this video, of me showing you how you can use AI agents like Claude Code to manage your cloud infrastructure. So all the cloud engineering knowledge that you have will only help in this flow now, because you can detect what is the agent doing and kind of guide it, kind of debug with the agent quickly with the context that you have. But the point of this video is that all of us, DevOps engineers, cloud engineers, all kinds of engineers, and any role is basically somewhat of an AI engineer at this point, because now you have to learn how to use AI agents to accomplish your task better, quicker, faster, more efficiently, and all that. And you can do so much with these agents. You can run agents in parallel and do a bunch of things within a day, within a session, within a sitting that would have taken you days and weeks before. So finally, let's do the cleanup, right? Because AI also needs to clean up. Because we have used CloudFormation to create the resources, cleanup is going to be easy. It's just going to delete the CloudFormation stack and hopefully everything will be cleaned up easily. And the agent is planning to do all of these things, right? Delete the CloudFormation stack, confirm stack deletion, verify no instances remain with lab tag, and verify the API endpoint is no longer responding. And by the way, as you're watching this, let me know what videos you would like to see next, watch next. I'm happy to create more videos like this. Okay, back in the console, I can see that the stack is being deleted. And the delete has been completed. All the resources have been removed. If I go to the EC2 instance window, for example, I can see there's nothing running, everything is terminated. And the agent also confirmed that the API is no longer working. And that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, share any requests that you want to see us do next. And I hope you really start using the AI agents like Claude Code to start doing cloud engineering tasks. See you soon.